They say there's a little salon tucked between a late night bookstore and a noodle shop where strangers swap half-truths about pleasure. The legend goes, a quiet teacher once taught two things: how the body can sing without spilling, and how everybody hides its own secret map. Tonight, let me tell you a modern version of that. Quick, sharp, curious, like a whisper that makes you lean in. First, dry orgasm. Plainly put it, it's a peak of pleasure without the usual outward release of fluid. It happens for different reasons. Sometimes after surgery, sometimes because the semen goes a different route, and sometimes because someone learns to speak to their pelvic muscles and breath. It's not magic or instant. It's a mix of body awareness, unnervous system training, and honest expectations. If you're curious, think research and practice, not tricks. Talk with a doctor if you have medical questions. If you want to explore training, find a pelvic health specialist. That's the smart, sexy. Now, the penis is glorious, sensitive, wildly varied. Anatomy is your friend. The tip, the shaft, the skin, the base, each part can feel very different. Sensitivity is not uniform. Some places like firmer contact, and some places simply want to be left alone. The golden rule: ask and listen. Use your hands to learn, not to assume. Self-knowledge is power. People who know their own body bring richer maps to a date. For anyone wanting to learn another person's map, try a gentle beat. Set a timer for 10 minutes. No pressure, no performance. One person explores with non-sexual stimuli, a feather, a cold spoon, warm hands, and describes what they notice. The other simply says, tender, sharp, pleasant, or no acting, no scoring, then switch. This is sensate-focus in a playful suit. It builds trust, it narrows down sweet spots, and it turns curiosity into shared data instead of awkward guessing. Developing women's erogenous zones is less about a secret sequence and more about permission and slow cartography. The erogenous zones include many places beyond the genitals: the neck, the ribs, inner thighs, lower back, nipples, and the vulva and clitoral region, all with varying sensitivity. Start outside the no-go box. Soft touch, breath, eye contact, and space to say yes or no. Gradually, with consent, you can move toward more intimate area, always checking in: is this okay? More, less, that conversation is the spice. Practical, clinic-friendly exercises that lovers swear by. Pelvic floor work for everyone. Short squeezes and relaxes, like clenching a muscle for 3 seconds and releasing for 10 times. A few times a day. Breath exercises, slow, even inhales and long exhales, help the nervous system stay curious instead of defensive. Sensate-focus, that 10-minute timer game, trains attention and reduces performance pressure. Now, the spooky bit, the urban myth. They whisper about the dry oracle who taught breath and pelvic awareness under an old elm. The students didn't chase a single secret move. They learned to notice, to name, and slow down. People left the tree, not with a guaranteed trick, but with a new language: how to say, this feels good, and how to hear, not yet. That language turns mystery into invitation. So if you're an adult out in the city, wanting to learn and meet someone, carry curiosity, carry consent. Read, practice simple pelvic and breath exercises, play the Sensate map game, and see pleasure as a shared experiment, not a performance. The real enchantment isn't a secret touch though. It's the two of you discovering the map together, step by a mused step.